The leaders of United Democratic Party, Bindu M. Lanong and Jemino Mautho, along with the Rangbah Shnong of the different localities situated around Barik Point in Shillong, today rejected the idea of the state government to convert the PWD Estate at Barik Point as shopping mall. Speaking to the media after discussing the matter with Meghalaya Chief Minister at the main secretariat, Lanong said the place should be used for public purposes like parking lot and widening of the road and parking for vehicles for people going to Shillong Civil Hospital. Lanong informed that the Chief Minister, Conrad K. Sangma, is having a different concept of converting the prime land into an iconed heritage for attracting tourists, which the groups would like to totally disagree. He said the government is having enough land and it can do it elsewhere and even improve further by having children's park and other public facilities. Having a commercial complex is not a very good proposition as it would create traffic congestion and health hazard being close to the Shillong Civil Hospital. Furthermore, Mr. Lanong supports the proposition of some NGOs to create the shopping mall at the Sweepers Lane, saying it's a wonderful idea since it is already a commercial area and the government should seek another better place to accommodate the Mazdoor or the people settling in that particular area and shift them to a certain location with proper provisions.
A shopping mall, then a kind of aquarium, then a kind of skywalk, then a beautiful garden and environment to attract tourists and all that. And to do all that, a shopping mall is necessary so that the revenue collected from this shopping mall will be spent for maintenance of that area there. You know, the width of the road is spacious enough. In case it is still necessary to widen it, the government can still, acquire 3 or 4 feet from each side and widen it more, let it be more spacious. So that is why we feel that to have such major projects will not be conducive in a place such as the Barik Point. Why not shift somewhere else? You can shift it to, a little away from the main city, maybe to Polo side. And for a shopping mall, why not at the old municipal office on Jail Road, or MTC building, or I saw today in the newspaper that some NGOs, they propose to have this mall at the Sweepers Lane, Them Yomolong. I think that's a wonderful idea. I fully support that idea. Why? Because that area is already a commercial area. Barabajar or Yodo, that we know of, is just there. It's part of Yodo, Yomolong. Therefore, I fully support that idea that those people who are there, the Mazdoors who are there in the Yomolong, they should be removed. It's not that they are going to be thrown out from that place and leave them on their own. No. You see, they will be shifted to certain locations where they will be provided with an alternative place to live. What I said is that estate there, the PWD Estate, which has about 3 acres of the area, can be converted into manifold necessities. within that area, you can have a small little park for, children. They can play there. They can have, a kind of a merry-go-round, a swing, a small little space for running around. They can play games like badminton. They can play anything for the children, for their parents, for the elderly people and all that. Then there'll be a number of other shops. Without shops, who will go there? So they can spend their time in the restaurant. They can spend their time in a kind of this mini salon and all that. Then there'll be beauty parlors, there'll be this, there'll be that, there'll be shops selling wares and all that for young people, public and all that.
Okay.
So all these, garments and this, that, then the local made handicraft items, they can have those shops also, so that tourists will be attracted. Then all that. I mean, I'm just mentioning a few, but business people, they know what to do. The only thing is that, as I have said before, a few of us, including the localities, headmen of the localities of this area, Shillong East, so to say, Laban, Lomparing, Malki, Laibukra, and all that, Mutamai. We are concerned, about, as I said once again, traffic congestion. We would like this to be solved, at the earliest. He explained to us about the need to have a shopping mall, so that this shopping mall will help in creating a kind of a solution that the rent that they will be getting from the shopping mall will be spent in maintenance of the area. He mentioned about having a kind of a aquarium like what they have in other states, other countries too. He mentioned about skywalk. Skywalk is there in many places in India also, and all that. So in a small, considerably, as I said, in a small space, to plan major projects will not be conducive, will not be feasible. So we are not against having such projects as mentioned by Chief Minister, but have them somewhere else, not there. Because that small area is surrounded by government offices all around. And then close by we have the civil hospital. That's why I say not conducive to have those projects in that location. Have those projects somewhere else, away from that area. So this is our stand.